Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa. If you are new here, your favorite problematic housewife. And we got a lot to talk about today. Keemstar is making Repzilla cry. He's snitching on Ethan Klein. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I have a few things I'm going to talk about in this video because Keemstar has just apparently been on a rampage lately. Let's start with Keemstar and Repzilla. So I'm sure everybody knows by now that Keemstar's dating a 20-year-old girl. Now I'm going to say real quick my opinion on that. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I mean, she's of legal age. She's 20. It's not even like she's freshly 18. You know what I mean? He's 39, but come on. Keemstar. It's Keemstar here. He acts like a 20-year-old frat boy. You know what I mean? Some people wouldn't even know he was 39 by the way he acts. And I feel like the people who really don't like him are kind of trying to push this predator situation. Trisha Paytas was going off on him and everybody's like, this is weird, this is creepy. Okay, I understand that you can have your opinion, but we have to remember there's nothing illegal about it. Very interesting though, even though Trisha has gone after Keemstar, calling him out and stuff, he actually reached out on his Twitter and told her to follow him or to reach out to him or something. We'll get in that in a minute when I talk about the Keemstar and Ethan Klein situation. So, he's dating this 20-year-old girl. Now, my problem is not that he's dating her. He can do whatever he wants. He's probably having some kind of like midlife crisis or something. Who knows? And wants to date this young girl. I listened to the podcast where he was talking with his friends about this girl and like this is where the information came from. I just didn't like how they were talking about the girl. Like new cheeks. They were talking about her ass.
So I started hanging out with this girl. As everyone knows, I'm like 39. She is 20, which I don't feel bad about at all. Nothing was awkward at all in this situation. Everything feels totally normal.
She's 20 years old?
Yeah.
Where the f did you find this girl? You sick? What? You didn't even
Yeah.
What?
But listen.
Okay, yeah, listen, sorry.
To be honest, she really didn't know that much. Like her friend knows of me type of shit.
Not only do you got some new cheeks, you got some fresh new cheeks. That's crazy. I can't believe that.
Came with her friend, right, to the fan meetup just to like be a support, like a friend to her friend because her friend didn't want to come alone, right? I guess her friend was like all into me and like, you know, I was messing around talking to her friend or whatever. And then one thing led to another. And I don't know, somehow I ended up with, I don't know. I'm gonna have the time of my life, bags.
What? Fousey piped a friend? Is this what happened?
No, I didn't say any of that.
It sounds like you guys met two girls at this fan meetup, and Fousey, you and Fousey, was Fousey there when you guys all kicked it?
Oh yeah, he was definitely there. But I mean, that's his own private shit, and that's for him to say. Like, so I gotta.
Bro, Fousey blew some cheeks out too, 100%. Bro, I wasn't born yesterday. I've been in the game for a minute. That's what happened. You guys kicked it with these girls. Fousey hopped on the friend, and you got the Minecraft chick.
That there's like a power
way.
You know how people say that there's like a power dynamic and like don't take advantage of your fans and all this other they say all this stuff online. Like she's not a fan, just so you know. Wait, I'm gonna send you a text message just real quick. Just tell me what you think.
We can cut this dead part out. Fine.
No, you need the live reaction.
Okay. Oh my God, Keem, are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
This girl's got a nice butt.
I know.
I just thought it was very just in bad taste. Like, you know, Keemstar can be a total douchebag. I'm not a fan of like any of these people in this video pretty much. So I don't really have like a bias for once either way. So I'm kind of looking at this like objectively because I don't really like any of them. What I didn't like was how him and his friend were talking about the girl. They were just being really degrading, and you can tell he's not in love with this girl. You know what I mean? And I mean, I don't know if she's in love with him, but they are dating. If they're just having a fling, they're just having fun, whatever. But I know personally I would not want to be talked about like that. It's all good if you like the asshole kind of douchebag type of guy, or the very like loud, you know what I mean? That's all great, but I don't like the ones who are degrading and just really gross towards women. Like, you can be an a-hole, nothing wrong with that, but you can leave out the part, you know what I mean? Like, when I met my husband, everybody thought he was a gigantic asshole, but like, he wasn't gross like that. He wasn't going around telling people, oh, whoa, she has a nice ass, or, you know what I mean? He's just more respectful than that. So that's what this kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But again, it's Keemstar. He's himself. He has not changed at all. So what more can we expect? And as far as the girl, I mean, she wants to date a douchebag, then... Now, I'm not saying I hate Keemstar. I just think he's kind of like a fraternity douchebag. Like, that's the only way I can name him. I do watch Drama Alert sometimes. I do like some of his opinions on things. He has also done questionable things. That would be like a whole other video. So Repzilla, Mr. Repzilla over here, decides to do a video, and he titles it Keemstar Dating a 20-year-old Child. And he puts child in caps locks. Now, Keemstar didn't watch his video but saw the title and made a tweet saying like, oh, I'm screaming, laughing, a bunch of laughing faces. Then Repzilla starts crying on his channel, makes a video response and everything, makes tweets and everything, and says that because Keemstar retweeted that, all his fans came to hate on him. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Dude, you made the title like that. And he's claiming now that he was trying to be sarcastic. Okay, I don't really believe that. I feel like he was trying to be super dramatic for the views, which is fine. But don't cry when you're getting called out for it by calling her a 20-year-old child. Because some people are calling her that. When I was 20, I wouldn't want somebody to be calling me a child. Like, seriously? Even though you are super young, I mean, you know... like, people who are older would probably consider like a 20-year-old kid, you know what I mean? But she has every right to date who she wants, and if she wants to date Keemstar, that's her right. Now, Repzilla made an entire video, I will link it down below, to respond to this, and he's so angry and mad that all of Keemstar's fans and Keemstar didn't watch his video, they just went by the title. Now, I do understand that. I can see the side of it where, because it's happened to me before, or they'll like click on the video, they don't even watch the whole thing, and they kind of just make their assumptions, leave their rude comments, and be on their way. I get that, trust me, because it's happened to me. Say on my dad challenge videos. But the way that he put the title, that was his own fault, you know what I mean? He literally put a 20-year-old child, so people are going to assume that you're on the side of that she's a child, he's a creep. And I will say, in his video, this is one of the issues I have with Repzilla. He will say something without saying it, and he'll keep going back and forth. Like, so in his video about Keemstar dating the 20-year-old, he's like, oh, he's not a creep, it's perfectly legal. And then in the next breath, he goes, well, you know, some people use their platforms to date much younger women, or much younger people, and it's always younger people. And then he said, well, he makes it creepy by talking about Minecraft, because apparently the girl wanted to play Minecraft with Keemstar, and Keemstar thought that was kind of weird. So Repzilla is just going back and forth in the video saying he's not a creep, but then in the next breath saying something that kind of insinuates he's a creep. The kind of stuff that he does that not everybody notices, or it's not like so direct where he's calling somebody something. He did the same thing with Eugenia Cooney, which that's going to be another video. So let me know what you guys think about that situation. I feel like it was pretty funny that Repzilla was literally getting on, reading hate comments, crying about it on Twitter, on his YouTube channel, because, I mean, dude, you did the title. But I do understand the side of he wished people watched the video before saying anything. But granted, I did watch the video, and in a lot of parts of his video, I felt like he was insinuating that Keemstar was some creepy weirdo. That's just my opinion. As always, Let me know what you guys think below. I mean, there's so much tea and freaking gossip being thrown around all over the place. It is so hard to keep up, guys. I mean, between Twitter and YouTube, and then it's like the creators take it to Twitter, so you have to keep up on Twitter. It's not easy doing tea and drama videos and commentary videos, people. You literally have to be knowing what's going on all the time. And if you have kids and stuff, it's hard to keep up with. I actually, for once, all 3 kids of my, I have 4 kids, but the 3 little ones are napping at the same time. Do you guys know how rare that is? I know some people have a problem with my kids being in the background in my videos. I don't see it as a problem. I have 3 kids. I don't have the luxury of just having one child where they can go to sleep and I have the whole nap time free. My kids don't sleep at the same time. I have a 3-year-old, a 1.5-year-old, and a newborn. It is extremely difficult to get all of them to go to sleep at once and then be able to film a video. Now, I'm not filming 24/7, you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not spending time with my children the other freaking 20 hours a day that I'm with them, you know what I mean? This is not 1950, people. I like this for me. This YouTube channel is good for me to do. This is a really good hobby for me. It's good for me to do something for myself that I enjoy doing, and I feel like a mom needs that. If you're literally only doing one thing for yourself every time just when your kid naps, I mean, that doesn't seem realistic to me, and it seems kind of sucks that you're, you know, missing out on things you could be doing, because moms have every right to do things other than watch their kids. And I get really just annoyed when I see people like throwing shade about go take care of your kids, go, why are you doing this when you have kids? Like, we don't die and become like zombies that can't do anything once we have children, okay? I am perfectly capable of sitting here and filming while my kids are right next to me jumping around playing with their toys. I don't see anything wrong with that, and to me that's very odd that somebody would. Okay, let's get into now Keemstar and Ethan Klein from H3H3 podcast. Now, H3 podcast got 2 strikes on their channel. And of course, Ethan is pissed. He's extremely upset about this. Now, you know Ethan and Keemstar do not like each other. That's very clear. Keemstar decides to go on Twitter and admit that it was him who snitched on Ethan Klein. I was like, hold on a minute now. Now we're okay with deplatforming people?
You know, I should be jumping up and down happy, but I'm just not. I'm not happy, right? Justice has been served. 2 videos of Ethan Klein and Hila Klein in the H3H3 podcast were taken down for violating terms of service of YouTube. Him getting 2 strikes, I don't know. I can only guess, but I'm sure he probably can't upload for a while, can't stream, and quite frankly, he deserves it. It's well overdue. The stuff that is said on that podcast to bully and harass other creators would never fly on anyone else's channel. You know, it's been suspect and alleged that Ethan Klein played a big role in getting my video taken down, giving me a warning on my channel, getting Leafy's channel completely deleted. And if you go back and you look at Leafy's content and the reasons in which his channel went down, that is very tame to what happens on the H3H3 podcast. I know many will look at this and see it as Keemstar versus Ethan Klein, and this is just another story in the endless fight and the endless saga. It's much bigger than that, all right? That show has been harassing so many fucking creators, so many fucking YouTubers, right? And it would be fine if we had rules where we could talk shit back, bully back, harass back, but we can't. Everyone has to play by the fucking rules, and this guy doesn't have to. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if more fucking videos get taken down from him now that YouTube's actually doing something. I don't know why he was protected before and why this went on as long as it did, but I must say I am, I guess, happy that YouTube's finally doing something. This is well fucking deserved. I don't know what more to say. Because I'm not happy. I'm still angry about it, that it took this fucking long. But at least something's happening now and he got 2 strikes. So, yeah. What you're saying doesn't make any sense whatsoever. You're saying, Keemstar tweeted pictures of horses of me, and Keemstar did this, and Keemstar did that. I would still do that today. I would do that every single day of my life. All I want to do is make fun of you, but I can't because YouTube told me that I can't, all right? So I listen to what YouTube says. They tell me one thing, okay, I'm listening, all right? So for an entire year, you've been going off. You've been saying crazy stuff. You've been uploading videos. Should we deplatform Keemstar, right? You took a Keemstar doll and was fucking it on fucking YouTube. I'm sorry, that violates like 10 different terms of service, bro. You can't do that, all right? You're uploading a video saying I got a little fucking dick and all this other shit. If I uploaded a video saying another female creator had a loose pussy, my channel would be gone. You have enjoyed special privilege on this platform forever, and it is not fair for everyone else to be silenced while you can bully and harass people. It is not fucking fair, all right? If they would take the muzzle off me and let me go at you, fine. Nobody gets a strike. Nobody gets in trouble. We could just sit here and roast each other. I'm all for it. But unfortunately, that is not the current landscape of YouTube. And it's not fair for you to be able to do one thing and me, a fellow YouTuber, to not be able to do one thing. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to start playing by the fucking rules now, like I had to.
What? I was in complete shock. Now, I don't like Keemstar, and I'm not a big fan of Ethan Klein either, because I just feel like some of the stuff that he's done to Trisha Paytas, I just don't agree with. I know everybody has their own opinion on that situation. Anyways, he gets on video and says on his Twitter that he admits to snitching on him, and now he has 2 strikes on his channel. And get this, you guys. His reasoning for doing it, he said because YouTube has rules and said that he can't go after Ethan, he can't roast him or make fun of him, he's gonna strike him instead. So wait a minute. You're justifying striking another creator's channel because you can't make fun of them and YouTube, so you're pretty much throwing a fit that you can't do whatever you want to this guy, and so it's okay. I'm sorry, I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with deplatforming anybody, and the reasons that he gave for deplatforming or trying to deplatform him, I mean, he literally mentions that Ethan said he had a small dick. Like, in what world is it okay to strike a YouTube channel because they said you had a small dick? Like, he's saying that Ethan, you know, violated a bunch of terms of service. Now, that could be true, but why is it up to Keemstar to push that and make YouTube aware of these things? Like, let YouTube figure it out for themselves. That's just my opinion. Like, I know you don't like the guy, but I don't care who likes who or who did what to who. I don't agree with trying to get somebody's YouTube channel taken down if that's their livelihood, if that's their career. I just don't agree with that, and I feel like that was a really douchebag move for Keemstar. Are we really that surprised? I'm not, if I'm being honest. But I'm just surprised at some of the people who are okay with this because they don't like Ethan. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because you don't like somebody, you can't be okay with their platform being taken down. Like, that really sucks. And now I know Ethan has gone at Keemstar before saying, should we deplatform him? Or should he have his channel? Or something like that. But, and then Keemstar is accusing Ethan of helping to get him suspended, and Ethan was saying that no, he didn't do that. So I just think that's kind of messed up. I know you guys are beefing. Maybe take it to Twitter. Why don't you beef on Twitter? Do one of those YouTuber boxing matches. Like, there's so many other things that you could do besides striking his channel. Why don't you go take it into the, you know, those YouTuber boxing matches, Keemstar? Why don't you and Ethan get in the ring and punch it out? Like, there's way better things you could be doing than trying to strike the channel because you don't like him. It's literally like he had a hissy fit over Ethan and it like screamed. I can just like, I feel like he was stomping his feet and screaming to YouTube about Ethan, and they finally listened and gave him strikes. And I just think that's messed up. But let me know what you guys think. As always, I also forgot to mention that because of this whole situation, Keemstar reached out to Trisha on his Twitter. I want to show you guys really quick. Oh, and I know he didn't specifically say, oh, I striked his channel, but him and his fans, I mean, he's pretty much insinuating that. I'll still say allegedly, I guess, but I mean, come on. He's pretty much admitting that he was involved.
Trisha, how you doing? Hope everything is well. My fans hate your guts. I read comments on your video on me. Your fans hate my guts. We're in two completely different fucking worlds, but regardless, we have a lot to discuss. I'm not coming at you with any heat. I'm coming at you actually peacefully. Reach out as soon as possible.
What do you think of all this drama going on? Keemstar is just on a rampage, I tell you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.